one thing I'd made a note of here, and I'm kind of ask everybody this. Some of the one-liners that you have on the show are just, hysterically funny. I've, my personal favorites. First one, I think you were telling, I can't remember who you had said, your advice from your father, son, stuff those feelings way down. One of the best lines ever, Bricks, the ketchup packets, security condiments, which I think everybody should have one of those. I kind of like that.
They soothe me.
Or actually one that my son came very close to saying to me, I think it was an Axel line about, you broke up 3 weeks ago, check my Facebook status. I actually had people get mad because I didn't check their Facebook, and I should have known better. Do you guys have any sort of favorite, lines that you've, either uttered or written?
Where's the beef?
Always a classic.
Where's the beef?
Thank you. You're fishing for a catchphrase, aren't you? Chris really wants a catchphrase.
No. Good morning yourself. Good morning yourself.
Even though we wrote them, I can't even remember.
I know, and
I loved in the spelling bee when Axel says, when they go to the giant stump and Axel says, I had the lowest of expectations and this still is.
So I'm disappointed.
So I'm still disappointed. Or something like that.
I like in the one we just saw, I'm remembering because I just saw it again, but I like the one where I give up and I almost gave up. I was in the middle of that sentence and I almost gave up. It's one of my favorites. It kind of is a low rumble laugh one, but it's still one of my favorites.
Sometimes it was the best. Well, that was
one of my favorite ones was Mike wants to go to the Final Four and my great uncle dies, and I'm talking about how my family's culture is so different from his family. And I say, we do death really well. Your family just throws them in a hole and drinks. Which was my favorite line and really more or less described my family. I liked it so much.
At the table read, that was so funny, because Patty doesn't always, she like almost spit taked on the table on that.
But how about Brick with the doll? Thanks a lot. So now we're married and we have a baby.
I was just about to say that.
Mentioned Jana, that's amazing.
But the best line of that was.
Oh, I know, and it's not even. I know what.
I remember in that same episode because all three of the guys, Mike, Axel, and Brick, were all sitting in line and they were like drinking pop or juice or something. Yeah, juice. And I was talking about what would happen if me and my girlfriend were, if we ever broke up with each other, and that we had two little doll kids, and then I was describing that I would get one, she would get the other, and then one I got, I wasn't sure if it was even mine.
Yeah, Rainbow Bride.
I'm not even sure Rainbow Bride is good.
I'm not even sure. She says we have to split the babies, and I'm not even sure Rainbow Bride is good.
That one line, I think it was your favorite line of Axel's, where he's talking about getting the job at the movie theaters, and then he was like, cool, and I was like, sweet.
When he was talking to me, he was like, yeah, and I was like, cool.
You kids in your dialogue. But there actually was the one where the high and low episode, like everybody has to talk about their day.
Oh, yeah.
Which I actually did try that, by the way, after I was sitting with my kids, and they weren't nearly as funny. I was waiting for somebody to go, can I have a new low? But I think that was like absolutely.
That was actually one of my favorite.
Rob Euland's great episode.
I'm going to say my favorite line?
Yeah.
It was when Frankie says that we're going to go around the table and everyone's going to turn to the person to your right and say something nice. And it's my turn to her. And my line was, you mean well. That was a good line.
You guys are so married.
I know. Yeah. The other from that same episode is when we're trying to get them all to sit down and we call them into the kitchen, and I've actually set, I don't think real plates, paper plates, but they're at the table, and there's paper plates, and come on, we're all sitting down, and Sue goes, what's wrong? Are you dying? Dad's dying! I like that one.
And they're good.
Okay, and I should actually thank you for making TV such a very popular thing onto, like, they worship TV.
And I
have no problem with that whatsoever.